Hello and welcome. You're watching Simply Bewitching by Wendy. Y'all, I had a thought in my head and I almost started saying the thought out loud. Oh, I can't actually do that. I'm such a habit of putting my hair behind my ears. Ta-da! Happy St. Patrick's Day, you guys. I would like to welcome you into the Sensational Creations event group. Today we are all about St. Patrick's Day and we're doing, I know it's St. Patrick's Day, so you guys are going to see us creating, I almost said painting, we're not all painting, we're all doing different crafts, but we're creating something St. Patrick's Day related. We're dressing up. Miss Julie is giving away a gift certificate to the best, most creative outfit. Come on, you guys, vote for me, vote for me. So I'm not being serious, y'all, vote for whoever you want to vote for. But I'd like to thank our hosts, slow down my brain and think, Julie with Crafts by Julie, Risa with the Craftin' Coop, and Lisa with Fergie's Crafting Connection. Thank you so much, ladies, for creating this event, and thank you for inviting me to be a part of it. I was very excited over the dressing up, but y'all, if you watch Quality Crafts by Kathy, I love Kathy. Yes, we all love Kathy, right? It's telling me I have a slow connection, and I have no idea why, so I hope that we don't get lost over here. Let me get you on the iPad because it's doing its typical showing me nobody's here, and I'm sure you guys are here. And for some reason, my phone doesn't show me anything. So let me pull it up on the iPad. Here we are. What on earth is even happening? My iPad is just taking me somewhere weird. Okay. Here we are. Okay, I don't see myself on there, so maybe we're not there yet. Oh, goodness. Uh-oh, hello, somebody's here. Yay, somebody's here, so we are here. I was just thinking, oh no. I was just saying thank you to our hostesses, you guys. Thank you so much, Julie and Risa and Lisa. If you don't already follow them, you can go into the description. Their links are there. And Julie, I put yours in and I did the @ symbol, but it did not highlight it, but hers is right below it as well. So I got kind of lucky. I don't know what's going on. My phone sometimes shows me nothing. It just popped up and started showing it to me. What do you guys think? Let me stand up so you can see the whole thing, okay? I got my little pot of gold. And this guy is super excited because he found the pot of gold. I thought it all out, didn't I? Thank you for sprinkling. Y'all, it keeps telling me I have a slow connection and I do not know why it's doing that. Let me just check my Wi-Fi. That's not the problem. Oh no, am I still here? I look like I'm still here. I hope I'm still here. Thank you for sharing me. And could you guys do me a favor and send out some hearts just so I know you're actually watching, you know, that it's on. Otherwise, it just disconnected me. Oh no. Y'all, please don't disconnect me. I don't know what's happening again. What is going on? I do not even know. All right, please don't disconnect me. Oh, and that one's really off. Okay, sounds are off there. Let's see if I have anything coming through there. Okay, I'm just gonna get going. I see hearts, yay, I'm still here. I don't know what's going on, y'all, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna get started. I want you guys to know I went shopping at Dollar General, I went shopping at Walmart. That's all we have. We don't have a Michael's, we don't have a Hobby Lobby, we don't have any cool stuff. I live out in the mountains, Blue Ridge Mountains, we have nothing. So I decided to take, I had this in my stash from last year. It was a big tall one, you know, you get them from the Dollar Tree. Our Dollar Tree has no St. Patrick's Day in it. So I took this hat, I cut it down, I did a little reel, you can see it on my page on how to cut it down and make it a shorter hat. I decorated it up. I took foam clay, these guys keep getting twisted in my curls, and I created my earrings. Can you see them, you guys? They're so stinking cute. I created my little leprechauns. So I'm wearing leprechaun earrings, and I made the ears. These are not from the store. I made these with my foam clay. I made these with my foam clay. I'm super proud of myself. I made my whole outfit. Look how cute they are. I love them. I love them so much, you guys. Anyway, I see Grace and Leslie and Kelly and Stacy and Julie about songs in my mind. Cena was on. She was the first person I saw. It still says there's nobody watching me on here. That's so weird. Whatever. You're here. I see you talking, so I know you're here. I don't know what's going on with my phone and the connections and all of that. We are going to create, hello Lisa, thank you for being here. I know that this is weird. We're creating St. Patrick's Day on St. Patrick's Day, and so you guys can't really take this and use it to create something. You can stash it into your memory though, okay? Thank you. I love them. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of myself. I sat around all weekend going, what am I going to do when she wants us to dress up and I don't have anything? And I was like, I can make ears. I can do this. I did. And I don't have, you know, like I just figured it out all by myself. I was quite proud. Hello, Auntie Dewey. How are you? I took from the Dollar General store, $3. They were on sale. I bought it. It's been in my stash. So I didn't really spend any money to do my craft today. We're going to turn it into a pot of gold. Only it's not going to be a pot of gold. It's actually going to be a world for our little, they're actually gnomes, you guys. We're going to say they're leprechauns, because what's the difference in a leprechaun and a gnome, really, right? They're both naughty little creatures. I'm wearing the ears and saying that I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to get in trouble. All right, so I'm going to start by just decorating this really quick, and then we're going to fill it full of some stuff and just get playing with it. If you haven't been to my page, would you guys go to my page later and check out my picture of my dog? She is wearing this little hat that I made her while I was doing stuff. She looks so stinking cute, and she posed so well for me. Hey, Lisa, thanks for coming on. Another Lisa. We've got a few Lisas on here today. Anyway, let me get started with this. I'm just trying to figure out where I put my Mod Podge. I need Mod Podge. Hello, Kathy. How are you? Thanks for coming on. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for being here. Let me find a big enough brush to get this on. We're going to start by putting some gold foil around this piece here. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, thank you. Isn't it fun? I made everything. I'm so proud of myself, y'all. And you missed it if you just came on. My little guy, this is the only thing I didn't make. It came from Walmart. But he's super excited because he found a pot of gold, right? He's so excited. He found the pot of gold, so he's like, woohoo! I had fun with it anyway, y'all. I know, look at my cool ears. I made them with my foam clay, you guys. I'm going to have to do that again and show you how to make your own ears. Then you don't have to go order any if you're doing the Renfest, right? I'll be doing the Renfest very soon. And I have ears. I don't know if I'm wearing ears because I don't know what I'm going to dress up as. All right, where did I put my foil? My foil's here. No, let's do this guy first because this is probably the hardest. I took, you know these metal pieces? Somebody sent it to me in a mystery box. And so I painted it gold. It was actually silver, but you can't use silver when you're talking about leprechauns because they're all about the gold. And we're going to start by adding that here, and I'm hoping that it sticks because I really don't know. This is new to me, putting this stuff on. I still have it because I've never played with this stuff. We're just going to give it a shot, right? Never hurts to try. You got to try to find out, so it's not going to be enough. I'll get a little bit there and see if it's going to work. If not, I have some ribbon sitting here, and we will substitute the ribbon, but I was hoping to add this little gold bling. No, I put wire inside them, so they literally just fit right around my ears. And they stay. Like, I can dance around, and they're comfortable. I can't feel them. There's no feeling to them at all. Like, they're super lightweight, and they are so cute, and they're so fun. I just think they're so fun. I was, like, so excited. I'm like, hey, I can do these things. I always forget, because I'm lazy, and I'm like, I'll just go to the store and buy something, and then I get to this place in life where you can't buy something. I asked at the Dollar General store, and she said in the past, they just had to penny everything out and get rid of it, and they took a loss on it, so they just didn't buy St. Patrick's Day this year. I was like, well, that's sad, because now I can't buy stuff, y'all, because I don't have a Michael's and a Hobby Lobby and all that cool stuff that you guys have. But it was also sad to me that the poor store was losing money on it. I was like, that's kind of not fun. Not fun for them either. You don't want them to lose money on it. Mind you, I am the worst at getting their stuff when they penny it out. Like, they know that. I watch for it. Oh, they just pennied out Christmas. I'm here. I don't know if this is going to work, you guys. So far, I'm losing with it. It's not. I think, you know, I think I'm going to go with the ribbon because I've about decided this isn't going to work for me. it just is gonna fling off. Now I got all this hot glue on it, but it's not sticking. You guys know how to stick metal to plastic? I think it's such pretty stuff, but it just never, it doesn't form easily. I just heard my daughter yell at me, our fingernails are not tools, mother. Oh, she told me how to get that off then. It stays good on the plastic, I just didn't want to stay on the metal. Just need to pull this off. And we're gonna go with the ribbon, because I know a ribbon's gonna stick. It's not gonna look as neat though. I really want it gold. I don't know how to make it work. You're not even working down here at all. Kim, I didn't see Kim come in. Hi Kim, how are you? I loved dressing up, and I love y'all the pictures of my dog that I put up. That dog, she should get an award, I swear. I put her in the weirdest stuff. I should do a reel someday of all the outfits I put her in. And she poses like she's been raised to be in front of a camera or something. She just sits there and poses. And then I say, okay, I want you to sit over here. And I move her over. And she's like, okay, I'll sit over there, Mom. And then off she goes to sit over there. I'm like, you're the best darn dog. All right, so we just have these. Again, I didn't spend any money. Everything I have is in my stash from last year. And I just am creating fun with what I have, because it's too late for me to spend money on this holiday. Oh, the glue off of there, you guys. Struggling, I'm struggling. The struggle is real today. All right. Now, let's just cut this little end off because it's got paper on it. But I love these cute little gnomies. I was just going to make a bow and add this to it, but now we're going to add it on here this way. Because I don't have anything else to put on there right now. My metal did not work. I love the way that stuff looks, but it sure is hard to make it do anything. There's got to be a trick that I don't know about. Put this back on the stand, and I'm going to be super sorry in a minute. I gotta buy one of those really cool glue machines, glue tools, glue whatever the word is these days, that has a battery on it, and you don't have to set it back in the stand, because that stand drives me crazy. It gets stuck in the stand all the time. And it's like just so difficult to pull it out. Now we gotta figure out how to stretch this guy and make it go around when it's which is why I didn't want to use this. But we'll make it work. We can do this, we can do this. It's just gonna take a little longer, and I got a lot to do. I don't want to spend too much time just putting down a ribbon, you know? You know? I have absolutely no cool stories for you guys. I am storyless. I haven't seen my grandson in forever. Feels like forever. And my husband's gone. So my house is quiet and boring and wonderful. It's wonderful. Hello, Purple Penguin Crass. I forgot your name. That is so bad of me. I'm sorry. Hello, Kieran. How are you? Yeah, so my house is stinking quiet. And I'm a bad person who's loving that. I just think it's awesome. It's so awesome. Like, yes, peace at last, peace at last. My son's here, but he's hardly here. He actually stays in what was my crutch. We set it up for him so he could have his own space for a while. Because, you know, with the grandkids here, if he were to stay in their room, they're going to be in there getting into stuff, and we don't need that. So I moved him over that way. And so he comes over here and watches TV with me for a little while sometimes, but he goes back over there. And then he's off teaching at yoga, and this weekend he was off doing a quiet house, yes. He was off doing a yoga retreat. So of course when the thunderstorms all hit, I was by myself. And it was fine, because honestly it was no big deal here. We were really lucky. My daughter sat down the road from her tornado sprang up and took out a bunch of trees. Nobody was hurt. And the worst damage was some sheds lost some tin roofs. So it was something very small. If it was even a tornado, I don't know. But still, we didn't even have that. We had a thunderstorm, some rumbles. My dog was nuts. She's never been like that. She's always been fine, but maybe because my husband's not around, she was much more nervous. Okay. stand. Guys, sorry, this is just taking way longer than I expected to spend doing it. And I still got to figure out how to lay all that down. And I have glue everywhere. But we'll figure this out together, right? It'll be okay. No stressing when you craft. That's the rules. Them's the rules. I don't feel any stress lately. It is strange. It is strange. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Thank you for being here. It's been fun. I'm new to the page. Not that new anymore. I think this is like my 3rd time on. But I still find every time that I'm in an event, I'm meeting people I've never met before or followed before. And I think it's so much fun when you get into a new group with new names and all the great people that you get to know. It's just kind of wonderful. All right, now we got to get this guy laid down. We will start in the middle because you want to make your front look the best, and because of the angle, it's going to end up puckering and not, you know, not being super smooth. If it didn't have pictures, and I still may do it. In fact, we will. Then you just would take your scissors and give it a little cut, like this. And then you just take this piece here and lay that down. I sure hope I got glue sitting on this table. Oh, good, I do. You get this on here. I think it's so funny. I don't know what Facebook has done differently or if it's just my page, but like right now, it just keeps flashing up. So-and-so is watching, so-and-so is watching, and it's been doing that for like 2 weeks. Like, quit telling me I see them. I see them on here. Thank you. But thank you for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you, and I want to get to the fun part and not do this forever. So we're just going to keep rolling, find a section, give it a cut so you can kind of overlap it a little. And that way you don't just end up with a big buckle. We're just going to kind of pull this one flat. Actually, maybe this way. No, the other way. The other way. And it works a lot better if you don't have little people on it, but we wanted these little... Guys, I was looking up St. Patrick's Day facts, and I'm like, this is the weirdest thing ever. Did you know there's no female leprechauns? I did not know that, but there are no female leprechauns. She says this as if she believes in leprechauns. I do. I believe in leprechauns. Cut some of that off. Doop. Come on. I probably should have tried to gather the whole thing, to be honest. Because it's not the prettiest in the world. It's a little bit messy, but I don't think we'll really see too much of it. When it's done, it's just around the bottom. Somebody did a bucket like, not like this, they did it differently, but it looked really good. And I can't remember who it was. She did the cutest little bucket, and she put a little picture on the front of her bucket. Oh my goodness, and she filled it with candy. Did anybody see who that was? I cannot remember which crafter it was. It was adorable. I bought a bunch of little tiny buckets so that when the kids are out of school, they can come craft with them. And I got a bunch of little things for them to craft with. Hello, I don't know if you say Kala, hello and welcome in. No female leprechauns, that's what Google said. I was like, what? How do they make more leprechauns? Well, the answer to how they make more leprechauns is leprechauns are actually fairies, and leprechauns are the cast-off fairies that the children of fairies that they didn't want to keep. I was like, that's mean as heck. No wonder they're naughty. I'd be naughty too if somebody cast me away like I was nothing. Hello? That's just not okay. That is not okay, fairies. But they did. They did. That's the story. That is the story. That's so mean. I love it, Lisa. You questioned it too. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. There has to be females. There has to be female leprechauns. Because then we don't have more leprechauns. So I had to go look up all this stuff, and I'm like, that's just sad. They're fairies that were cast off. Well, that's not a nice story at all. I'd be really mean too. Okay. We're almost there, you guys. I promise we can get on with this soon. if I'd have realized the gold ribbon wasn't going to work, I would have come up with a whole nother design. And it wouldn't have been quite the mess that this is turning into. It's okay. We have ribbon. We have very messy looking ribbon, but we have ribbon. And I will go around it later when I gather some. I should have brought some green ribbon in here, and I will put that around the top and the bottom. But we've got to get on with that or we won't get things done. Okay, next thing I want to do, I am adding this, and we're going to hope this works because I need it to work because that is the top. And we're just going to fold this piece up under the edge like this. So I think this should be okay because we are folding it on as well as gluing it. So hopefully that'll help snag it in there enough to keep it. Okay. Bunch of glue in here. And then we're just going to pop that under the handle, where the handle was before, I should say. And we'll hold that like so. Oh my goodness. So I have absolutely no fun stories. It's just so awful. I love having kids because kids give you something to talk about. I need my kids back. I have Logan Wednesday and Friday. Yeah, that's a good thing. Stay on there. It's not dry yet. That's probably all it is. If it doesn't work, I don't know what to do. I need it to work. I need it to work, you guys. Stay. I'll just hold it for a minute, let the glue dry. It's quite hot. It is quite hot. I feel so weird when I look up. It's awful. That's not me up there. I am not a castaway leprechaun. All right. So how many of you went to Google whether there were female leprechauns after I said that? Anybody? You're like, she's got to be wrong. I know she does. There's no way there's no female leprechauns. I had to Google it. All right. Here we go. Get our little gold wire on. It is sticking. It is sticking. It's just, it takes a long time. You got to really let the glue set. So I may end up coming back later and kind of sticking this on, but I won't try and do that with you guys just because, well, I don't know. Maybe stick it at the bottom or something. I don't want to spend all my time doing that. All right, so here's how we're going to fill it. Move it back. I have a billion of these bags, you know. I have a billion, so let's recycle them, and we will start filling our little bucket up with these. Oh, wait, before that, there's something before that. We're still not there, y'all. It took me 20 minutes to do that. Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where's my gold fill? This stuff. I wanted to put this on there. I'll tell you what, that's going to probably take longer than I have. So we're going to take gold paint and paint the edges. I want to put gold fill on, but I can come back later and do that and shoot a picture across. This will give it the same kind of look. So we're just going to give that some gold on this top edge. Just to keep it all in theme with our leprechauns, right? I want to get to the inside decorations, but you got to get all this stuff done first, right? We have to do this, get to this. But we're going to make a gnome world inside. So, well, it's supposed to be a leprechaun world, but I really don't know the difference between a gnome and a leprechaun. Does anybody here know the difference between a leprechaun and a gnome? Because I sure don't. I sure don't. I love these little guys. My favorite thing in the entire universe, if you've not really watched me very much before or ever, is creating characters with foam. I think it's the most fun thing ever. And so when I started making these earrings, I was like, you're gonna think I've gone insane, but I started to do pots of gold, and I was like, I've seen pots of gold. I've never seen big, huge, clunky earrings. But y'all, the foam clay is so lightweight. You can wear these all day. You can't feel them. Whether it's the ears or whether it's the earrings, you can just wear them, and there's no weight to them at all. So I am probably, I tend to go towards like a pirate look for my Ren Festival, and this year, if I go that route, or even Elven, I'm kind of thinking about Elven this year. I think I'll make dragon earrings out of the foam clay and then wear those because you can make them so cool. And you know how they always have those cute little characters on their shoulders at the Ren Festival? I might just make my own little characters as well. I love Ren Festival. Any of you guys ever go to the Renaissance festivals near you? Hello, Janice. How are you? Hello, Christina. How are you feeling? I did. I was telling them I made my little earrings myself. I cut this hat down from the old Dollar Tree one that I had in the past. But actually, I had cut it before, and I cut slits in it, and it was sitting on a rabbit that I painted a long time ago. And I was like, uh-oh, what am I going to do with that now? All right, so we have painted that up. It will need more paint, but I think in reality, I'm probably going to come through and add my gold foil. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Today is St. Patrick's Day, right? I'm not crazy. It's actually St. Patrick's Day. So after this, it's just got to get put away, right? Can't keep them around. Oh, you know what? I'm putting some rabbits inside this. So I might. You used to take your kids. I get to take my grandson. I might get to take my granddaughter. Thanks, Christina. I might get to take my granddaughter again. It just depends on her soccer tournaments on that weekend. Because she's like, you know, she's a super dedicated soccer player. So she won't go if it means missing a game because they're like championship level team. It's kind of sad when they grow up and they get into their own life and you don't get to claim them anymore. Like, how dare you grow up? She's so pretty though, and she's so talented. She's an amazing little lady. And my husband was calling earlier to ask me what to bring them back, and all I could think was get him some London t-shirts. But my grandson told him he just wants gold. It's like, gold? He's like, yeah, gold coins. So he's bringing him back like Irish and English gold coins because that's what he wants. But the other kids aren't quite that easily pleased. All right, so we just painted the edge up with that and gave it some sparkle, and I will probably add my gold foil after that. Now we're just going to throw these bags in and get to the fun stuff. Get to the fun stuff. All right, I've got some styrofoam. Oh, if I can reach. And we're just going to shove the styrofoam down on top of these bags, but I'm not going to glue the bags down because this way, if I want to change the inside of this out, I can always pull the bags out and everything comes up in one. So if you stick your little bags down there, my fireplace just made a loud pop. Y'all, yesterday I had the house open for, to cool off the house because it was so hot in here. And today I had to start the fire. Mother Nature is super duper confused this year. It is really a mess. And tomorrow it's supposed to be mid-70s. I'm like, what in the world? What in the world is even happening? Put this down there. Come on. I'm going to go far enough down because I got more to put in. Okay. Might put that one upside down. Let's put it upside down. Lisa, if you're still here, how's the dentist appointment going? I know she's so sweet. She's trying to watch me while she's dealing with her son at the dentist. Thank you for sprinkling. I so appreciate that, Linda. I loved watching you earlier. If you missed any of the crafters today, I've watched them all, and it's been fabulous. This came from Dollar General, I think. I don't know. Maybe it was Walmart. I really don't know. Y'all, I have a Dollar General, a Walmart, and if I drive 25 minutes away, I have a Dollar Tree. So, it came from one of those three. I don't have any cool stores at all. But we're just going to cut this down. Cut these little pieces off and fit this down to cover up the bottom. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Karen. Thank you for jumping on. It's still too big, I think. This a little bit before I go sliding that over the gold paint. I hate trying to rush things, but that's the game, right? Oh, we're not plugged in. Plug her in. Hello. You're plugged in, so I know there's a plug over here. Plug this one in real quick. Give it a quick dry. And then we're gonna get crafty. It's really weird not having my grandson around as much as I used to. Trying to adjust. And right when I adjust, it'll be summer and he'll be here. It's all good. Alright, let's unplug that and plug this one back in, or I will need a glue tool and not touch. Everything's flying everywhere. Okay, so we're just going to add this down to the top of this. And I think we're still a little too big. It didn't dry very well. I did not dry it long enough. Okay, squish it down. Those bags are just shoving everything back up all the time. And even just stay down just a little bit so we can fill our little world up. I'm excited to fill this world. Yes, she has trouble with words. She does. It's a fact. Just trying to glue this down to the edges a little. Even though I said I wasn't gonna, I don't foresee me ever pulling this apart. In fact, I foresee this living at one of my grandkids' houses. Not mine. Okay, let's get this little edge cut off here. Okay. Just gold paint coming off of everything. That's all right. It's just getting on all the pretty greenery, and it's going to be a nice gold greenery because leprechauns spill gold buckets, right? Slow it down far enough. They overfilled slightly, I believe. Push it down some. Oh, it just fell off of me. Something jumped off of me. I don't even know what it was. It just jumped off of me and flew onto the floor. All right. Are we staying? Rise up. Oh gosh, is there anybody out there that hears rise up and a song goes through your mind? Does my ear hurt? No, that's what flew off the ear. I lost an ear, thank you. I lost an ear. I looked in there and I'm like, oh, my ear flipped. They're like, there's little wires here and they're super lightweight, like feather lightweight. Okay, sorry, I heard a weird noise and it sounded like the thing that buzzes my dog, and I got worried that the buzzer was somewhere and she had it and was buzzing herself. That would not be good. And then you just fit that little piece over your ear and you're good to go. What, I didn't knock it off. I probably just knocked it off. Hey, Catherine Kelly, how are you? Hello, Sandra. And your legs are still hurting from the pain and everything else. I'm so sorry, sweet girl. Hi, Shauna. I think I've said hi. Did I say hi to you, Karen? I did say hi to you. Hi, Shirley. Thanks for coming on, y'all. All right, so we have created this. Look, it's so cute. I'm done. Thank you for watching. No, I'm kidding. I am kidding. I'm not done. I bought this in the Dollar General store a while back. It was $3, which is a lot if you ask me. And I drilled a hole in the base of it with a small drill and just a steady hand. And we are just going to use one of these little sticks to pop in there and pop this down into styrofoam so that it will stay and not go flinging around. And let's see, we've got that on there. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, I took one of those cups. It's like Solo cup sized, and I've covered it in a brown and a tan foam to try to make it look like a tree stump. And that is going to be the gnome's house. So we're going to put that down in here. Just have to stay up a little bit. We're going to put that down in here as well. I may have to put glue on that to get it to stay where I want, but we'll see. I probably didn't even need a handle, right? That handle is kind of in the way of creating. I don't think I can get it off now. Oof. Still wet paint, y'all. Still wet paint. Okay. Will it come off? I couldn't get the stuff to stick the hot glue to stick to it before, and now it's like, I don't want that off. Let's take that off, get it out of the way for now. I can decide if I want to handle later. But for now, we need it out of the way so we can create our fun, just got gold paint on that, it's okay. Our fun little world. And this is just, again, foam clay. I do work with a company and have a thing on my page for TCT clay. However, I am not a big proponent of trying to convince you guys to buy the TCT clay. It's fantastic clay. If you want to do a lot of clay, because they're big, they're like $11, but it's a huge bag. But if you want to just explore clay, then I would tell you to go to either Temu, which I'm currently not buying from because they've irritated me to the ends of the earth, and I have deleted them off of my computer, but you can buy the little tiny bags, and they're beautiful bags and phenomenally nice clay, and they come in all different colors, and you can get like a huge bag full of that with all the colors in it for like $10 for all the colors. So if you're just wanting to explore it, I would send you there. If you want just 2 or 3 colors, you could go to Amazon, and I can't remember the names. I can link you up to, if you have any curiosity about different brands, I can just send me a message and I will send you brands that I've tried that I know are good. Glue sticks, I'm going to put another one in there so it's ready. But there's lots of really good brands out there. I used to really work with the TCT people, but I feel like the more I've done playing with foam clay, it's not in the best interest of you guys if you're just exploring with it. And I do not ever want to be thought of as somebody who's not honest with you. So that's not where I'm going to go with that. That's not my views. All right, so then we got these little guys. Dollar General store. I love this guy. He's adorable, isn't he? And I don't know if he's going to sit down there without glue. Oh my God, he's so stinking cute. Look. Oh, just that's so cute to me. I like this. Is so up my alley to create. How fun is this? We're just playing now. We're just literally playing with things I had laying around my house because that's what you do, right? Okay. I created this from foam clay as well. You gotta have a pot of gold if you're setting up for I had to stick the gold in there to make sure it fits. If you're setting up for an actual leprechaun world, paper towels. I'm gonna clean off a brush, and we'll go ahead. And I didn't put the foil on the whole base of that just to save time. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the foil on here, on the base of this little tiny one, and then we'll add some more gold in it. I'm so excited over little things, but I just think that these little things are so fun. I love the whole fairy world, so creating a leprechaun world is just so fun and such a joy. And if you have any questions, I'll do a reel later, and I'll actually remake the ears, and I will remake the actually, I don't even think I need to do the gnomes because you guys, I did a Christmas one. So I can go ahead and see if I can find that and reshare it. And then you guys can see how to basically put it together. Because I know I'm not really showing you that. And that's cool stuff, but you can't do it all in an hour. You can't do everything in an hour. So you can't do it all. We're just going to take some Mod Podge. And then we're taking this gold. This is from Temu, this gold foil. And I tell you guys, I don't remember what I spent, but it was so inexpensive. And I have used it for about 2 years. And it has lasted for 2 years. And I feel bad when I say anything negative about them. I loved Temu. And I know I've had some people tell me they won't buy from them because they're not American made. But nothing you can buy over here is American made. You buy it in America, but it came from over there pretty much. And so I don't have any negatives against that, and I'm not worried about them stealing my information or any of the stuff. It's not that. Literally, they text me 20 times a day. And it's always like, you know, we're giving you this discount, we're doing that, we're doing this, and then they email me, and I'm just fed up with that. I don't want you to do that. Like, I will go to the app And I will go to the app regularly, but not when you push me, I'm done. Like, that's just not my thing. So I deleted the app, and I sent them a letter saying, when you guys can correct this and stop harassing us, I would love to come back to you, but I will not come back now. And I have them, I'm an ambassador for them and everything, but it's just too much. Nobody wants to be harassed. I'm sitting here telling you guys that I'm an ambassador for TCT, and I love them, and they'll probably tell me I can't be one anymore. But that's just fine, because I'm not going to ever be dishonest. If you get into this and you really want to make a bunch of clay, or you're doing parties, I'll tell you to go to them, because they have, to me, they have the best texture out there that I've ever touched. But you just miss out on doing it unless you know, can afford to get everything, and it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to get all the bags. I spent hundreds of dollars buying it. So I just Mod Podged, and I'm just touching these down and putting them onto the edge to give it a nice bubbling over golden effect. And it's starting to stick to the brush more because the brush has the glue on it, so I'm going to have to replace my brush. But before I do, we're going to put a little more wet glue on it. Hello, Cynthia. Thank you for jumping on. We're just going to create this little world and have fun with it. I just think this stuff is super fun to play with. Julie, this creation, this kind of fun is exactly who I am. I live in a world of whimsy, and my kids have told me my whole life that I don't live in the real world, and I just don't see any reason to, because it's way more fun when you live in a world of whimsy. So I'll just stick with what I do, and I will craft, and I write kids' fairy stories, and I like magical anything. I like make-believe. So that's where I tend to hang out a lot in my life. I have always taken care of young children. I ran a Montessori, I didn't run a Montessori, I worked for a Montessori, I ran a child care, and I've just always done that kind of work. So I would love to have run my own Montessori. So we just made that look so cute by adding the foil. Foil's messy, just gonna warn you. It's very messy, but it's so quick and easy, and it's such a bright color. Ugh, everything is clinging to me. Clinging, I'll tell you. And then we're gonna slip some coins in it, which I made sure would fit when I was making it, because we need that, because you can't have a world for the little leprechauns if you don't have a little black pot for them. I feel like that needs something else on it. Should I put a coin on it? I know, let's grab this. I got this tape. Oh, that might be good to put on there too. We'll just put a little bit of this around the pot. It's just some of the, oh my gosh, what do you call this stuff, you guys? I forgot the word. The tape stuff. The little tape stuff that we all love. Don't forget to vote at the end of tonight's events, yes. Come back and vote for the most fun costume. And thank you, Julie, for giving us the chance to dress up and enjoy this day. I love the whole world of play and whimsy and children. So that just adds a little bit extra gold into it, and we need to put that, I'm thinking in the back here, because we don't want it to be too obvious, because it's got to be hidden, right? It's got to be a little bit hidden. It's kind of hard to hide a huge pot of gold though. We're going to stick it back there. I'm going to glue that down to this little mat. If my glue would just stop being stupid. I thought this was going to be such a good glue gun. It is a good glue gun, but it just drives me crazy, all the little flaws it has. I gotta find a new one. Again, I have gone through so many of them. So we're just gonna stick it back here. All right, so we've got our little pot of gold and our little Nomi guy. Okay, and then I have, where did my little birdie go? I have this cute little teeny tiny bird. I bought these about 10 years ago or more. I bought a whole bunch of them. Pick 2 people. Oh yes, 2 people. Julie's doing a drawing later, so you guys will have a chance to win Happy Mail. So I'm going to close my eyes and scroll and hope I'm actually scrolling because I can't see. Okay, I can't do that. I'm gonna have to do this. I'll just look up. Okay, work. And the person on the top is Karen Renee Watford Taylor. So Karen Taylor is one Julie. Do I need to write that down? I don't have anything to write it down with. Karen Taylor, and person on the top is Lisa, L&L Lucky Crafts. Those are the two names I got. All right, so we have this teeny tiny glass bird, and I thought he'd be really cute up here on top of our little tree. But before I do that, I wanted to try, I dried a bunch of moss out. Oops, let's don't break in. I dried a bunch of this moss out in my oven for a couple of hours on a really low temp. And so I'm just going to kind of try to turn this into a nest along with this moss. And we'll just, it's going to probably be the messiest thing I've ever done. But it's free. It comes out of the earth. And I like free so very much. So I just figured try it. I just need a tiny little nest. We'll just kind of glue the back of this and see if we can get it to hold its shape. And then we can put our teeny tiny bird in a nest on the tree. I just thought that would be super cute on a tree stump. Hey Cynthia, hello Michelle, how are you, sweet girl? I was talking to Michelle earlier today. Y'all, in your prayers, you got to keep Christina and Michelle. They're both in the hospital. I assume Christina's still in the hospital. I don't know. She was this morning. We're just going to add some of this moss in there. Ugh, ow, ow, hot, hot. Hot, hot, I tell you, hot, hot. So we're just making a tiny, tiny little mossy wreath. Wreath. Psh, that's not a wreath, it's a nest. We're going to put it right on top of our tree stump. This. Ugh, I hate glue strings. Glue strings. Hello, Jane Maloney and Shirley. Thank you for jumping on. So we've got this going here. And we're going to put our little tiny bird right into that nest. So when you're creating, I'm not sure who it was, I think it was Linda saying, you don't have to spend a lot of money. A lot of us already have this stuff in our house. I have foam clay left over from when I used to work with foam clay all the time. I know not everybody has that, but it's certainly something to buy a little bit of and keep in your house. You can buy white and paint it, you guys. So here we have the little birdie in his little nest. And I'm going to add a little bit of foam clay. What time are we? Okay, we're good on time. I'm going to add a little bit of moss going up the sides and around the tree stump just to give it a little bit more of a feeling of real. You know, I think that would be fun. Hey, Karen, thanks for coming on. There's glue everywhere. It's so gross. Glue strings are annoying. But I just thought adding a little moss kind of gives it that feeling. You know, when you see a tree stump, it's always kind of mossy. And you can go out and dig moss up, and thank you. Dig your moss up out of the ground and just put it in your oven on 200. Let it bake. Y'all, I'm going to warn you. Open your doors. Do not do this on a cold day. It smells bad. Like, it smelled so bad, my son wouldn't stay in the house even with the doors open. He was like, nope, we're out of here. Let me pull you out of there because you're falling for the moment. Let's get some more some more moss. I can't believe how bad my mind is sometimes. Like, where is it? But yeah, it smells really bad, but you can put it in there and it will dry it. It's not going to be as pretty a green as when you first pick it. Hello, Stephanie. What do you think, my daughter? Did mommy do good? I made my own earrings. They're little leprechauns. I made my own ears and my funky hat I cut down from the old Dollar Tree hats. I'm going to add a big piece of foam right inside this doorway here of his little home, his little tree stump home, because I feel like that's where he would live, inside this little tree stump home. That would be a good house for him. I'm going to put that right in there, and I'm going to put another little piece right out in front as well so he can walk out on it. So I have really basically reused everything. It's just from old stuff around my house. Right, you can also find all the stuff inside of your thrift shops. And, you know, just don't spend a lot of money on these things and go create. Just get creative and have some fun. I'm going to put him right in this doorway with that moss, like that. Push that moss down a little. Okay, so now we have, oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's so stinking cute. I just love it. All right, what's next? I have other things sitting around me. I know I have, there's hedgehogs in here I wanted to use because I thought they were so adorable. And some bunnies. Where did they all go? Because they're so adorable. They're so cute. Look at this. Look at this tiny hedgehog. Look at the little teeny tiny hedgehog. How cute is he? So we gotta find a home for our hedgehog. How about right? I think he could use some moss and be right around. Gosh, I don't have much moss left. I didn't bring enough in. Dang it. I didn't bring enough. Okay, here's a little pit. Oof. This stuff's super crunchy and hard. I don't know if that'll work. It's super crunchy and hard. It's super crunchy and hard when you pick it up out of the yard, to be honest. Stick some there. And we're just gonna, whoop. And then when you cook it, it gets even crunchier and harder. But I want him to show up, so we're gonna put that there. And we're gonna, oh gosh, another glue stick for reals. I have gone through them. Have I not gone through enough of them yet? Put a little glue on him. And he can sit right up there under the mushroom in that moss. Oh my gosh, I just love him. He's so cute. Looky, you guys. Look at the little hedgehog. He's adorable. Let's see, what else should we add? I have another person, because you can't just have one human, right? Or one human. One leprechaun. You gotta have two. You'd be very lonely. For those of you that came on late, we are doing a competition. That's why I'm dressed like a crazy leprechaun. I made it all by myself, except for the shirt, which is Walmart bought. And it had a pot of gold hanging from it because my little guy's super excited. Can you see he's super excited? Woohoo! And he's super excited because he found his pot of gold. But I had to take that off. So here's the other little guy. I don't like him quite as much as the bee looking one. He's so stinking cute, but he's still cute, and we don't want just one guy. We want two. I just want to find somewhere to put him. You know, let's put him back here. I'm going to put him back here. You're not going to see him very much, but how do we want him? Because it's going to be sitting on a table, and you're going to see all the views. So I think I'll turn him kind of sideways under this mushroom, looking out this side. Even though I need to glue him, he's staying pretty good. So then when we turn it, we're going to have this kind of a view. Oh, dang, y'all, I had lights somewhere too, and I forgot them. I was going to put them in there as well. And I have bunnies. Where are my bunnies? I want to get the bunnies in here a little back, because this way I can leave this out till Easter, right? Because I'm putting bunnies in it, so it's a leprechaun with his little bunnies out. So we're going to stick these little bunnies back here as well. Just, it's all the way around. I'll have to cover that up. I can see a bunch of white underneath my green there, but it's okay. I can cover it. And we're just going to stick that right there. And then I'm going to cover up this white that's showing over here. We'll just add some of that extra greenery out that I pulled off. Oop. I'm not very good with super glue or hot glue today, am I? Everything I've done is just not staying. Not staying. Man, I had so much fun creating this. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I've certainly had a blast doing it. It's been so fun. I'm just going to tuck some little pieces of moss down and around and kind of fill up wherever there's little holes with real moss so you don't see through to the white. You get more of a dirt, earthy feeling. And I like this crunchy stuff when you're doing that because it just squishes down inside. And that is just exactly what I need. But it also adds a huge, see, feel of more of a real look to it than just having the plastic. And it's free. It's free, you guys. It just comes out of a yard. Okay, so we just put some there. Let me see. What do we need to do now? We have, so cute. You are so cute, sir. That little bee guy is my absolute favorite part of it. He is the cutest little thing. All right, rabbits. We have more rabbits. Where did my other rabbits go? Look at this one. Look at this. You guys, when you go and you pay attention in the Dollar General, I say it all the time. Thank you, Kathy. How are you, girl? They put these at $2 for $1 after different seasons. So you just got to keep going through and looking. But like, you get 50 cents and you get this cute little... You get this cute little bunny. He's a cute little bunny and he's just snoozing. So I'm gonna stick him here, maybe there. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it. And I'm cheap. I should be like the Simply Frugal or something, because I'm super freaking cheap when I buy stuff. Like, I am the only person you guys know that still doesn't own a Bodabra. I'm not going to buy one. I was about to buy one, and the other day I looked at it and I was like, that looks really easy to make. So I think I can just make one. Right? Why buy something if you can make it? It's just a couple of little poles and sticks. Guys, look how cute. Look how stinking cute. It's like St. Patrick's Day Easter fairy meets, and it's all so natural and wholesome and fun looking. I love this. I do. I really, really love it. I'm not sure. I do have some flowers. I'm not sure what else I want to add because I don't want to overfill it. My time will be up soon, and it will be Miss Julie from Crafting with Julie, one of our hostesses. And I did say if you go to the description, I did try to tag her. For some reason lately, my tags aren't working. Everything is messed up, and I don't think it tagged her. I don't think it did, but luckily for me, she's one of the hostesses, and so right below it tells you the 3 hostesses, and her link is there. But you don't need to go there. You need to stay in the Sensational Creations event group. That's a mouthful, y'all. Stay in there and then just refresh, because the crafters coming up are all fantastic. It's a great group. The women are super supportive of everybody, and I love them and I appreciate them so very much. I liked this. It felt very fairy-esque. I'm just trying to figure out the best place to put it, because we don't want to overdo or block everything. So we're going to kind of stick it here, I think. And then I need more moss, and that's why you stick the styrofoam in there, so you can stick stuff in it as you go. Stick things in there. Look at that color it adds to it. Everything is just so cute. I love it so much. I've had so much fun doing this. And yeah, so you can just refresh and catch everybody. Right before me was Linda and Perlin. I don't know if I say it right. Creations, and then we had Raven, and we had was it Christina before that? I can't remember everybody. I didn't write them all down. They've made beautiful crafts, and I always love that we all, you get a theme and you try and do within the theme. Let's stick this right here. You do within the theme, and yet nobody even comes close to doing the same thing. One time in this event, we did paintings, and it was funny because everybody was painting something, but it was like coincidence. Like, we weren't all supposed to paint, but somehow we all did, but nobody painted the same thing. I'm like, that's so much fun. They used different paints, they had different styles. It was so much fun. I'm just trying to find smaller flowers because we don't want to overpower it. I don't, maybe a little bit of the blue. I was gonna say I don't think I want blue, but then I was like, maybe there's a little blue on this penny, so that might be cute to add. And I'm still trying to kind of just slightly cover the pot of gold so it's not so obvious, because we don't want it to be too obvious. But you guys, I will be done in like 2 minutes. Thank you. I really do love this. I'm so happy. And I'm like so happy to add the bunnies because I don't have to put this away. That was my biggest thought, because I don't want to just make it and then just put it away after one day. I can leave this out for a while because it's got bunnies. And actually, you could put this out and put it on the deck and keep it up all summer, because it's fairies, right? I mean, it's whimsical, fun. We do fairy gardens here. My granddaughter and I do a fairy garden almost every year. For some reason, we didn't get to it last year. I don't know what happened. I think I broke bones last year. I think that was one of my broken bone years. I broke a lot of bones like in a row. It was like my wrist, my ankle, and then my ribs twice in a row. So I didn't get things done that I would normally do, but this is gorgeous. I love it. I'm gonna work on this part around here because I'm not that happy with the way that bottom part turned out. And I will add more gold to the gold up here. But I didn't want to, spend all my time doing that. I wanted you to have some fun watching it get put together and turned into the perfect world. Guys, it's 4 o'clock. Go watch Miss Julie. I bet she's dressed crazy wild because it was her idea. I love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye. Have a great rest of your day. Michelle and Christina, heal and send me messages on how you're doing. Bye, guys.